This video is sponsored by my self-haircut course. It's your man Alex, and welcome back to my YouTube channel. In this video, I'm going to be showing you guys the easiest beginner self-haircut and what you will need to do in order to make this process as easy as possible for you. So step 1 is to make sure you have a similar mirror to mine. I bought this 4-foot by 13-inch mirror at my local Walmart for $7. When setting up your mirror for the self-haircut, make sure you lean the mirror up against the wall while putting it on top of your bathroom vanity. Then the most important part is to rotate the mirror roughly 45 degrees so this way you can see both sides of your head through either mirror. You should not be using a handheld mirror when the better alternative is roughly the same exact price. Step 2 is to section your hair by creating a part line on both sides of your head using a comb. This step is very critical to giving yourself an even, well-rounded self-haircut. This step is very important because I know many people watching this are brand new to cutting their own hair and need expert advice on this topic. So if you do not part your hair and hold it up using 2 duck clips like I'm showing you, you will absolutely run the risk of completely sabotaging your hair and running the clippers too far up your head. And if this happens, you can definitely say goodbye to all of your hair because then you'll have to cut it all off. So please do yourself this favor and take the extra couple of minutes to part your hair on both sides of your head. So here is the 360 view of my hair before the self-haircut. Step 3 is to use the number 5 guard lever closed to remove all of the bulk, utilizing your part line as the stopping position. Many of you may or may not have hair that is long enough to get cut by the number 5 guard lever closed, but this step is mainly to help you make the sides and back of your head completely even. So this way, when you lower the guards, you will have the foundation of your hair length already established. Also, because this is a beginner self-haircut video, I'm not going to be showing you how to use the lever on the clippers. Some of you may find it too difficult to understand what the lever is and how it works, but then some of you may not even have clippers with the lever at all, and others may only have beard trimmers with guards. So this video is to help those with beard trimmers or clippers without a lever give yourself a solid first self-haircut. At the end of the video, I show you the final look without using the lever and thinning shears, and then also how the haircut improves drastically once you learn how to use the lever and thinning shears. All of this is explained in a lot more detail within my self-haircut course, first link at the top of the description. Step 4 is to create your guidelines using the number 1 and number 2 guard with the lever closed. For your initial guideline with the number 1 guard, run the clippers up to about the corner of your eyebrows, and then once you reach the back part of your ear, drop the guideline so this way it stops right below your occipital ridge. The occipital ridge is that bony ridge on the back of your head that is the transition point between your spine and skull. Right here, you can see that I'm double checking my initial guideline. You need to make sure your guidelines are as perfectly straight as possible. This will help you out a lot once you begin blending in the hard line each guideline creates. Then do the exact same thing on the other side. Using the number 1 guard, go up to about the corner of your eyebrow and then drop the guideline once you reach the back of your ear. If you are not following me on Instagram, you can at Alex Kouras. I post a lot of behind the scenes and you can really get to know more about me there. I always do my best to answer any questions that you may have regarding my videos or your self-haircuts. Using the number 2 guard lever closed, you want to go up about 1 inch from the previous guideline. Make sure you have a flick out motion with the clippers once you go up 1 inch on the sides and back of your head. So yeah, as you guys just saw, I whacked my clipper on my vanity by accident and broke my number 2 guard. And you can only imagine the words that left my mouth once I saw my broken number 2 guard lying on my vanity. And yet, we still persevere. Now, depending on the haircut that you want to give yourself, you guys can either leave the hair by your part line alone, which is what I'm going to do, or once you use the number 2 guard going up 1 inch around your head, you can then use the number 3 guard and run this guard up into your part line to give yourself somewhat of an undercut look. Step 5 is to use the same exact guards that you used for both guidelines and then blend in those hard lines by flicking up and away from below the hard line. One thing I want to make clear is that the hard line will not be 100% eliminated by this blending process, but I will say roughly 60% of the hard line will not show once you utilize this step. The remaining 40% will definitely be taken out using either in-between guards like the 1.5 guard or adjusting the lever as you work out that hard line. So make sure that you're taking things slowly and keeping an eye out on your work looking through the mirrors. If you need more detailed help on how you can cut the back of your head looking through the mirrors, check out my self-haircut course, which is the first link at the top of the description. Continue this blending process with the number 1 guard on the other side of your head as well. Remember to flick up and away from your head from underneath the hard line. Step 6, which is the final step in this beginner self haircut, is to make sure that you clean up around your ear and neckline using beard trimmers. As a quick heads up, my self haircut course that has taken me 3 months to create is now available to purchase on my website. If you want to learn how to save hundreds of dollars per year by cutting your own hair and learning a skill set that will last you your entire life, check out my self-haircut course. In the course, you will learn all of the tips and skills that I've learned over the past 10 years of cutting my own hair in over 60 high-quality videos. From how to use thinning shears, how to properly cut the length on top of your head with scissors, to utilizing your hands, wrists, arms, and body motions while looking through the mirror to give yourself a professional-like haircut. If this sounds like something you are interested in, check out all of the course details on my website using the first link at the top of the description. I look forward to helping you become an expert self-haircutter and saving you a lot of money throughout the years. One last time, this is what my hair looked like before the self haircut, and this is the after look without using a lever or thinning shears. You can see how the hard line is still somewhat visible, especially by my part line where the longer hair was left untouched. And this is what the final product looks like utilizing the lever and thinning shears. And if you guys like it, please give it a thumbs up. If you're new to my channel, make sure you guys hit that subscribe button. Thank you all so much for watching, but I'll catch you next time. Peace!